Good evening, everybody, and thanks for joining us. I'm Sean Mooney.
And I'm Amanda Gomez. The Wildcats continue to scratch and claw their way to the Final Four tonight.
The Cats take on the Houston Cougars in San Antonio, Texas. Tip-off now just 1 hour away. And we have team coverage of tonight's Sweet 16 matchup.
But first, News 4 Tucson's David Kelly joins us in studio with everything you need to know ahead of the game. David.
Guys, I mean, this could be a home court advantage for the Houston Cougars tonight. The Arizona Wildcats making their 17th appearance in the Sweet 16, trying to get back to the Elite Eight for the first time since 2014, facing those Houston Cougars. And let me give you my one to watch. One player, it's number 4, Taj Moore. He's only averaging 9 points a game. Nice little layup there. But he had 21 in the Cougars win over Illinois to get to the Sweet 16, and he can do a little bit of everything for this Cougars team. You might just say he's Houston's Dalen Terry, but just a tad more physical.
Coach Rob on our staff has the scout, and every time he talks about him, he calls him a freak athlete. But not only is he a freak athlete, I just see a good basketball player. He's playing on ball screens, he's hitting pull-ups, and he's getting to the basket.
And that was Tommy Lloyd talking about assistant coach Steve Robinson, Coach Rob. And number 4, as he likes to say, that is your one to watch. Let's now head deep into the heart of Texas. News 4 Tucson Sports Director Paul Sakala live at the AT&T Center as we approach tip-off, Paul.
That is right, my friend. We are less than an hour away from the Arizona Wildcats taking the court against Houston. And, of course, the winner will make it to the Elite Eight and have that one victory away from trying to make it to the Final Four. And as we talked about earlier, basketball has truly become an international game, and that's certainly evident with the Arizona Wildcats, who have 8 players who were born in other countries. In fact, of those 8 players, collectively, they speak over a dozen languages. And one thing's for sure, one thing that they have in common when it comes to language, besides English, is speaking the language of basketball.
A vraiment bien joué durant le March Madness. Et je trouve que c'est...
That's Arizona guard Benedict Mathurin speaking French to a reporter. But there's one word that doesn't translate you could probably understand. March Madness.
March Madness.
Yes, March Madness, an international phrase for a truly international team.
March Madness. Et je trouve que c'est...
Mathurin, whose parents are from Haiti, also speak Haitian Creole in addition to English. Some of the other players looked along in awe with a few giggles as the French-speaking reporters asked away. They've been down this road before as a truly international team.
We're just trying to win the game.
Point guard Kirk Krisa from Estonia speaks Estonian, Russian, Lithuanian, and English. And Asulis Tubelis and his brother Tatsvilas are from Lithuania. They speak Lithuanian, Russian, and English. And even center Christian Coloco, who also speaks French, got his chance to show off his language skills.
Il sait qu'il est un bon joueur de basket et il sait ce qu'il est capable de faire et chaque fois qu'il est en facilité.
Coloco is from Cameroon. Also from the continent of Africa, Umar Ballo. Don't forget, he's from Mali, and his native language is Bambara, and also speaks French, Spanish, and English. As a matter of fact, here are 4 players on the Arizona squad who often speak French to each other. Ballo, Coloco, Adama Ball, and Mathurin. And no matter the diverse differences on this dazzling squad dancing in the NCAAs, one common language that works is the international language of basketball.
Hey, and as a Spanish speaker myself, I could actually understand a few of the words they were saying in French. Must be the Latin similarities, if you will. But one thing's for sure, come on, guys, speak a little slowly so I can actually understand it. But speaking of the language Spanish, guess what? Well, Benedict Mathurin and Umar Ballo also speak fluent Spanish. Why is that? Well, as teenagers, they spent time in Mexico City. They were roommates at the NBA Academy, honing their skills. Don't forget, coming up a bit later in sports, we will continue our in-depth coverage here in San Antonio, and I'll tell you more about the media frenzy going on and one particular journalist who was born and raised in Tucson, living the dream. Reporting live from San Antonio at the Sweet 16, Paul Cicala, News 4, Tucson.
Thank you, Paul, and a lot of support there from fans. But back here in Arizona, Cats fans are preparing to cheer on the team from right here. And that's where we find News 4 Tucson's Angelique Lizardi with all the fan excitement. Angelique.
Yes, that's right, Sean. It is all about the team spirit. Tip-off happening in just less than an hour. Wildcats versus the Cougars. But I want to show you all of the Wildcat fans who are lining up here to get inside of Froggen and Firkin tonight to watch the big game. The energy, you can definitely feel it. We spoke to the general manager earlier from Froggen Firkin. He says that he's so excited. And, you know, the Sweet 16, it's a serious time. They really want the Wildcats to go all the way. But besides that, we really want to let everyone know, though, that Main Gate Square is closed. It's very busy. We have a lot of security. But we did speak to some students earlier who are excited about tonight's game. Here's what they had to say.
I feel like as a student at the U of A, like seeing our team make it this far has been super exciting, and we'll see how tonight goes, but hopefully we'll be going to Final Four.
All right, so back out live here. We're going to have much more coming up about the game tonight on News 4 Tucson at 10. So make sure to stay with us here on News 4 Tucson for the latest. In the meantime, send it back to you.